Hello and welcome to our Wednesday night Zwift ride. All right, here we go. I made it. I made it with 48 seconds to spare. Let's see who else is here tonight. Whew. People I don't know. This is wonderful. This is the thing of the doing the club rides, is that you never know who's going to show up. A little late today. Zwift updated the system. All right, I'm gonna just kind of do some chatting on the screen here. And I'll come back in a second. Hold on one second. I'm going. Hey Joe, got Joe Candiano showing up. Suhas, Glenn, Todd is here. And looks like Josh. And then you guys in the middle, I don't know. E. Price, Jay Schley. I don't know. Hold on one second and I'll come back. Spell check is killing me here. All right, here we go. So, I don't know what this is all about up there. Let's get rid of that. It's like I blinked and we got some more people here. But a lot of familiar names. Treat this ride as you will, as however you'd like. My own preference for tonight is just to keep it nice and easy. I'm still doing the recovery thing from the marathon. That's great. That's great. I'm going to talk to E. Price for a second here. Hold on. Okay, so it's getting close. I mean, I really got to get you guys this calendar, but I'm still working on it. I want to get a little more of the details together before I put it out there online. But we're close. We're close to getting the calendar done. These Wednesday rides, yeah, unfortunately they're going to be in the club, which means no keep everyone together mode, which means we're just all over the place, right? And that's fine. Here's what it is. I did the marathon on Saturday. Of course, I say I did the marathon, but I really didn't do it. I finished 18 miles, and my quads are still, they're not ready, and they're not, I'm not surprised that they're not back yet. They're still a little sore. I'm just trying to play this smart. I don't want to go too crazy. Did we lose you there, Joe? Joe's got the bike in the garage. Sometimes he has connection issues. Did we lose you, Todd? Todd's going. I want to clear this feather. Doesn't really matter today. But yeah, I'm not pushing too hard tonight. Just kind of keeping it light, as I said 5 times already. Tomorrow we will do a run. I haven't decided what time I'm going to do the run. A few factors there. I may choose to do it in the middle of the day. But here's the thing, is that with the club setting, we can set up multiple runs per day. And if you're here with me and you're listening now and you want to be involved in the winter program, you can just set up your own, just let me know and I can give you access to be an admin of the club, and you can set up a group run whenever you feel like it and hope that some people show up. But I will be doing one workout per day, except for Fridays, for pretty much all of the winter. Tomorrow will be, and this week was kind of like just a lead-in week, a nice and easy one where we just get things moving and shake out any cobwebs, get a little bit of time in the saddle where we can, and really just kind of go from there. But there will be one workout per day, with the exception of Friday, which will be our day off. And we've gone through them a whole lot the last few weeks, but let's do it again, because why not? Because I'm talking to myself. But Mondays will be a ride, 75-minute ride. We'll do that on an invite basis with Keep Everyone Together mode. Probably going to be about 8 or 8:30 at night Eastern time for me. Again, I totally encourage you guys to set up your own rides if you can't make it for my time, and invite as many people that are in the program as you can. Give everyone the option to ride at different times. The more options that are out there, the more people will actually do them. And that's what we want. We want people to be consistent. We want people to get out there and do this stuff. Joe's back on. That's good. We want you working. So set up rides. Tuesday will be a run. That will be a distance-based run. This Tuesday we just did 2 miles. Next Tuesday we'll be doing 3. From there we're going to go up every week by 0.5 miles until we get to right around a 10K. So around 6 miles, 6.2 miles, somewhere around that. We'll stop with the Tuesday night runs. And that will just become sort of a nice distance on a Tuesday that you'll get in. Wednesday will be our challenging ride. Those are going to be done in the club, in this format. Now, what is a challenging ride? Gone over this before, I know. Well, the first one's going to be an FTP test. Next Wednesday will be an FTP test. Fun times. We're going to do a hill test. We're going to mark your starting point and see how you do and how much you can improve over the winter. Wednesday 2 will be a race. We're going to race many different courses, but we will do, I think my favorite race course, or my favorite course to race, is Sand and Sequoias, which is actually this route, which is very flat, but instead of turning around, where we're going to turn around later, instead of doing that, you go through the park. And when you go through the park, you go kind of through a series of hills. So there is a challenge there. It is going to make you work, and that's kind of what I like about the course, is that it gives you sort of like a flat, so you can maintain a hard pace, and then it gives you hills to work on your hills. And for me, that's super important headed into this next year. So we will do Sand and Sequoias the first week of the race, and then we're also going to do it the last week of the race, and you'll be able to time yourself on both, and you can see again where the improvement is over the course of the next 3.5 to 4 months. And another type of Wednesday ride that we will do is we're going to do some climbing. I haven't really made up my mind yet how I wanted to do this. Initially, my thought was, let's just climb Alpe du Zwift every single time we do it. That's not every Wednesday. It's pretty much every third Wednesday. And I don't mind that. But then when I thought about it, I'm like, oh, maybe we should start a little bit on the easier side. Maybe do the volcano climb. Something like that. And then maybe do epic climb after that. And then we'll do epic with the radio tower, which everyone loves. And then we can do Alpe du Zwift. A little progression there. Probably not a bad idea. Instead of just hammering it right off the bat. And I think that's kind of what I'm going to go with. Is sort of a progression into Alpe du Zwift. And again, those are going to be club rides, so it's not keep everyone together. So you are going to be on your own going up those climbs. Those are all your power. Which is good. It's a good workout. And it changes it up, because there's some rides that I think we need to be social, and some rides that just doesn't matter. Or that we shouldn't, not that it doesn't matter, that we shouldn't be social. We should focus on our own personal improvement. Another Wednesday ride is going to be, another type of Wednesday ride is going to be a workout, where we're going to take a workout in the club. They have multiple workouts, and we'll just kind of rotate through them. They are hard. They're not easy workouts. And they're going to be based off your FTP, which we will have calculated next Wednesday. And they're going to be tough. They're going to be challenging. They'll probably be an hour or over. And just mixing it up on those Wednesdays with the club rides. Thursday will be a run. Now what we're going to do there is we're going to start at a half an hour. So tomorrow will be a half an hour run. Any pace you like. If you're not feeling it, if you're feeling a little sluggish, turn down the pace and just get the time in. Do a half an hour or whatever it is. The second week we'll do 35 minutes. We're going to increase by 5 minutes until we get to an hour. Once we get to an hour, we're going to alternate 1 hour runs with a run workout. I don't even know what the run workouts are that are available. All of the runs that we do will be in club mode, because they don't have to keep everyone together for run anyway. So it's silly to do it in the invitation mode, because there's no benefit to it anyway. So we might as well just do it in the club, open it up to everybody, anybody who wants to go, and not just whoever gets invited. Tishan joined me yesterday. That was really fun. It was me and Tishan running in Central Park on Zwift. Friday will be an off day. Saturday will be our long rides. So Saturday we're back on the bike. And we'll be riding for probably a few hours. It's going to be a very similar progression as last year. I kind of stole it from last year. I got rid of one route that we really hated. and just mixed it up a little bit. And the routes will start, I think, this Saturday. So this is like our first official, kind of like the official beginning. We're going to do Eastern 8, which I think is a 40-mile ride or so in Watopia, without a lot of huge hills. And then we'll build from there. So we're looking at probably, you know, an hour and 45 minutes to an hour or 2 hours really for the first one. It depends who shows up. If some of the fast guys show up, we'll go a little faster because we're in keep everyone together mode. But it just depends on who shows up. Sunday we'll be doing a long run, so you'll be backing up your long ride with a long run on Sunday. Those ones I probably will put up on Zwift too. I mean, obviously, if you guys have nice weather, man, I would definitely go outside. But, you know, you can also choose to do the treadmill if you like. I probably will be doing more treadmill runs than outside. I'm not a big cold weather guy, and I kind of like the idea of just kind of keeping the program and keeping everything on Zwift. But we'll see. I mean, I could certainly be talked into going outside. One of the things that I really am going to try to do this year is I'm going to try to do every run on a 1% incline. Normally I don't do that. Normally I leave it flat. But what I've really noticed is in my training over the last few years is when I do just run flat treadmill, when I take that outside, it does not equate. I feel way more sluggish outside over the same distance, and I think it's just, you know, being on the flat ground on the treadmill and having that thing move, it really kind of push you along, help you along every step of the way, because your foot hits and it propels you back. Not that it's, you know, super different, but there's definitely, it definitely does not, indoor miles on a flat treadmill does not equate to outdoor miles. So I'll be trying to run with a 1% grade. Once we get to 1 hour rides, we're going to alternate 1 hour ride with a run workout. And when we do that, some of those workouts, I haven't looked at them yet, but some of them will be hill workouts if they're available. So I definitely encourage hill workouts, especially kind of towards the end of training. And this will be the end of our winter training, so so we're going to definitely add those in. Those Saturday rides, they will gradually get harder and harder. We're going to do a few 40-milers, so don't get too overwhelmed. We're not going right to Uber Pretzel or anything like that. There will be a progression. Last year we did something very similar, so if you were not with us last year and you're coming and joining us this year, look, if you need those long badges, those long course badges, and they're hard to get, well, they are hard to get, and you're kind of tired of trying to do them on your own, maybe you get 20, 30 miles and you find it hard to stay on, way easier with a group of riders, helping you, keeping you accountable, you know, giving you a little bit of extra motivation. My legs are toast today. Not entirely sure why. You know what bothered me last night was that I ran 2 miles on Zwift, and for whatever reason, I know you guys are gonna be like, no you didn't, sure it was the computer. For whatever reason, when I looked at my activity, it was only 1. They only have 1 mile of my, and I ran 2. Hey Joe. Joe's cooking. Nice of you to catch up to me and pass me. See some of you guys out front really cooking. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Great efforts today. My daughter has basketball practice on Wednesdays. Said this last week too, from 7 to 8. And so today they only had, hey, try Coach Mark. We'll get him involved too. But I just completely forgot what I was saying. That's all right. Oh, the basketball practice. Yeah, so we only had 8 people show up. So me and the other coach, we just we played. We were doing some scrimmaging, blocking shots. 12 and 13-year-old girls. My daughter loves that. Oh, there we go. Starting to see some of the guys go in the opposite direction. I think Joe was very happy to catch me. And then he fizzled out of it. It's alright, man. You caught me. I know what happened there. Actually, I do know what happened. I put a Noon tablet in there, and then I closed it up. And so all that little carbonation got in there. And as soon as I opened the top of the bottle, it just shot down. Now I'm choking. All right. 21 minutes in. Hey, look, I'm in first. I don't know how that happened. Sometimes they do weird things on these rides. It's like Joe stopped again. He's going. Oh man, I know this is kind of like kind of a boring ride. I think tonight, not our best. Well, not my best. I'm not going to blame you guys. I'm happy you guys came. Don't get me wrong. Happy you guys are here. Happy we're doing the work. But tonight we're just kind of circling around, very flat course, just pedaling, time in the saddle. But I'm kind of looking forward to tomorrow's run, and I'm looking forward to really this whole winter series because last year was so good. I'm going to have to think about ways to kind of insert, I think, some more rides now that I think about it, as I lay that out, and I think, all right, I know a lot of you guys don't run on Zwift, but if we do Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, when last year we were doing really like 6 rides per week, at least a minimum of 6 rides per week. I think some weeks we did 7 when we had to, just to squeeze in. We were trying to do all the courses to squeeze them all in. But I think most weeks we did 6 rides per week. And so I know, like Todd Seiden, we were talking earlier, and he was saying how last year really propelled him into Ironman Chattanooga 70.3, and he felt really on top of his bike game for that, which was like May, I think. So he finished that up in the end of March, and then by May he was kind of peaking, he felt, which is excellent. It's exactly what we want. We want to leave this training regimen, and we want to kind of enter the next phase for everybody, which is mostly kind of getting ready for whatever spring races you're ready to do or you're signed up for. And for Todd, it's going to be Chattanooga again. For me, I might be doing a 70.3, the Western Mass one. I just don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. If it is, I'd have to use it as a training race. And if I do that, I'm going to have to kind of hold myself back and try not to race it and wipe myself out and destroy myself for that last month of training until Lake Placid. So yeah, I had Steph's not feeling so hot, and she's up with the baby. She's up with Ellie. Steph's trying to sleep. Ellie's not trying to sleep. That was another reason I've delayed a little bit today. I got in here though. We are a little bit more than a third of the way done with this. Did we lose somebody? I'm going to snap a picture of you guys just so I know to invite you next time. Still choking. Whew. Yeah, we really separated here tonight. But I kind of knew that was going to happen. I'm really not feeling it tonight. But that's why I'm keeping it low. I haven't even been to like 120 watts, I don't think. Just taking the legs where they want to go. Half hour in, 8 miles in. 45 minutes to go. Sort of a slog tonight, guys, not gonna lie. Sorry I don't have more energy. All right, Joe, I hear you, man. So yeah, if you're watching the live stream, like, look at Schley, 13.7. He must be on that. He must be on the sprint KOM there. I don't even know where I am on this course anymore. Did I do the second loop around? I don't know. I don't think I did. I feel like that's the Pride Rock, and I usually see it from the other side. So I'm on the way back still from the first lap. "10 miles in." We lost Todd's side and somewhere along the way. That's all good. Yeah, try telling your wife you're going to be on the bike for 7 hours. Then when you get off, you're completely out of commission for the rest of the day. That's fun. Try it. Still married. I wasn't one of the divorces. Siden is back. Was he there all along and I just missed him? By the way, I was talking about weight loss the other day. It might have even been last night. No, it wasn't last night. It was Monday night. I weighed 229 on Monday. I think I said it was 228, but I was 229 on Monday. And this morning I was 226. So that's typical of me after doing a big event like running 18 miles on Saturday. Is I typically will gain weight for a day or two after, and then I'll lose sort of significantly over the next few days. So I think maybe I might even have another down day tomorrow, but then it should kind of level out. 226 today. 46 pounds to the ultimate goal weight by July 27. I still don't know if that's the best thing to think about. I think that might be a little aggressive. 46 pounds, especially once I get under 200. Those pounds are going to be hard to lose. So I think my real goal is around 190 to 195. The lowest I've ever done Ironman Lake Placid at was 200 pounds, but I was a much more beginner cyclist back then. So I wasn't as strong, I wasn't as aware, I didn't have any experience. That was my first Ironman. I think it was 8 or 9. It might have been 9, but it could have been more now that I think about it. 11. Ah, there you go. Glenn's a stud out here on Zwift. I think Todd was there too, right? Alright, here we are. I think did we make the loop already? Am I heading back? Not really paying attention. We all miss Ron. Here we go, 45 minutes through. That is 60%. But we do miss Ron. Ron is the horse behind pulling the cart most of the time. Ron and Glenn, Greg. I am trying. I tell you, I wish that I could have a set time ironed out for Saturday morning rides. I just can't. I have too much crap going on the weekends. Kids all over the place. I think I'm going to be able to do 10 a.m., which I hope is good enough for you guys on the West Coast this weekend. I know it's like 7 a.m., but this first ride and the first few rides should be a little bit shorter. So hopefully it won't press us too far beyond noon. Am I on the KOM yet? No? Should I give this one a shot? Did I already pass it? I already passed it, didn't I? Just now. Yeah, I just did it. Arrgh. Oh well. So much for giving that one a go. We started with eight tonight, down to 7. That's a good ratio. Monday we lost a lot of people over the course of the ride. So yeah, you know, I'm thinking maybe we sneak in a Tuesday, Thursday ride, sort of in the late afternoon. I mean, clearly I'm not going to run and ride at night. That's a little silly. Unless I was doing bricks, and I'm not. I'm just not there yet. So maybe I'll could either do the run in the afternoon followed by the ride at night. But those would just be supplemental rides, so it would be like kind of like what I'm doing tonight. Time in the saddle, low heart rate. Burning some calories, pushing some watts, but not that hard. These rides should not tax you into oblivion where you're just, you know, other than Wednesdays that are going to be hard, and Saturdays will be long, so they're not going to be simple. But definitely the Mondays should be, Mondays should be kind of like recovery. Mondays should be exactly what I'm doing today. Because if you're doing a long ride on Saturday, followed up with a long run on Sunday, to come on the bike the following Monday, it's sort of just a recovery speed, a recovery effort, which is kind of like what I'm doing today. Not pushing hard, not really worrying about speed or distance, just worried about comfort and effort level. I could throw the heart monitor on if I really wanted, but you get a feel for that, you know? You do get a feel. I'm not breathing heavy. I'm not having to catch my breath. I'm not feeling too, you know, too run down. Swift, whatever. Sorry, I'm sharing 4 times up. Oh my, Glenn. I don't think I could do that in 24 hours. I don't think I've ever done bench top by myself. And I think part of my problem is the weight that I carry when I'm honest on Zwift. It just makes climbing those epic climbs ridiculous. And so, you know, you see kind of like strong adult, well, even not adult, they don't even have to be adult, strong riders in general, sort of getting up that Alpe du Zwift climb. You know, it's a challenge to do it under an hour, but you see people do it. And I'm doing it in like an hour and 40 at my best right now. And even if I dropped the 46 pounds I'm looking to drop, I don't know if I get to an hour on that climb. I'm actually talking, well, I'm trying to talk to Ron right now. Under 20 minutes to go. Doing some future planning. I hate when I get distracted. We'll put a little bit of effort into it now. Now that I'm warmed up, 56 minutes in. Tell you, the legs are barking though. They are. They don't want anything to do with this. Friday's going to be a much needed day off, I think. $15 to go. I'll tell you that last 5 minutes really felt like 20. 14 minutes ago. I'm gonna announce every minute. Probably felt a little longer because of shifting up a gear. Also raised my cadence a bit. I really like to keep it above 80. We lost Suhas. That's right, he's been riding about an hour. The guy's been building up, he's crushing it. Started him off at like a half an hour about a month ago and took it to 45 minutes and now he's up over. Now he's up over an hour. It's awesome. I was going to say maybe I can get this little KOM in under 12 and a half minutes, but I don't think I really got it in me right now. And I really don't, it's not smart for me to push. It's just not smart for me to push. Be smart. Try to keep telling myself this training cycle. Don't train dumb. Train smart. Don't train dumb. Which means finish up the ride. You do the 4 R's. Rehydrate, rebuild, refuel, relax. Repair, rebuild, whatever, eat protein. 10 minutes to go. There you go. See, I downshifted and time went by a little faster. Started with 8, finishing with 6. Good job tonight, guys. Hopefully you guys all stay this last 10 minutes. Eight minutes to go. Usually I kind of start the wrapping up language with about 2 minutes to go. So thanks for coming and see you next times and great job, fellas and ladies, but I don't think there are any ladies today. Hey, Todd. A little bit of soreness going on. Doy. Whatever. Fat finger. I love I'm barely going to be at 20 miles here. Kind of what I expected. Then you kind of look at some of these guys who are pushing hard the whole time. Josh, 25. Glenn, 25. New guys. I think that's Eric Price, almost 24. And Mr. Schley, I don't know your first name. But 24 miles, good stuff. John, there we go. Love it. Watching the live stream. Well, I didn't make this this little KOM here. I kind of knew I wouldn't, right? I mean, it was 12 and a half minutes was my time frame, and the last time I did it, I was 16 minutes, and I'm kind of sitting at about that same wattage right now. Have a good night, everyone. This is an awesome ride. "25 seconds to go." "21 miles. So Ironman cutoff is about 13 miles an hour. So I am comfortably ahead of that, even just at a nice easy pace tonight. Nice job, guys. 116 watts. I mean, the calories that I'm going to burn on that are probably be like 500. 510, I'm going to say. Let's see, get out of there. 505, how about that? 505 calories. Again, I didn't really ride this hard, just trying to still recover from Saturday. And it felt pretty good, guys. And a couple new guys on the ride. Thank you guys for coming, appreciate it. We'll be back. We'll do a run tomorrow. If you want to join us there, that'll go through the club. I'm not sure really what time I'm going to do that yet. But again, I totally encourage you to set up your own stuff and kind of just keep up with the program on your own if you can't do it with the group. I will try to get at least my rides out like 3 days in advance. I have none of them out right now. But going forward, I'll try to get them out about 3 days in advance, so you guys can make plans whether or not you want to try to make those rides or do your own. And at least you'll see what we're doing, so you can mimic it on your own if you like, and you can plan for that. I'm looking forward to this. I really needed to get onto a schedule again. I needed to get a format down, and now that I have it, we'll be posting it, I believe, tomorrow at some point, probably on the Facebook page, probably on Twitter, maybe on the teamordinary.com webpage. I will try to put it anywhere I can. It's just a matter of getting the spreadsheet onto the webpage. It's a little bit of a process, but it's a pain in the butt. So I might just stick to what do you call it? Stick to the social medias. We'll see. Anyway. You can follow me on Twitter at OrdMarathoner, OrdMarathoner, and just look up Ordinary Marathoners, the group, the discussion group on Facebook if you're on there. That's it. That's all we got for tonight. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you guys. We're going to see you tomorrow, but I'll be running tomorrow, and then we'll be riding our first ride on Saturday morning, 10 o'clock Eastern. Have a good one, guys.